YouTube. That way I can make sure that everything is everything. If you can't see, I do apologize. Perfect. All right, I'm ready. Almost canned. All right, let's get it. What up, though? If y'all coming in, come on in. Come on in. If you're watching on YouTube, sorry for the way it looks, but I appreciate y'all for always bearing with me, for being faithful and staying true to me and yourself. Because seriously, like, you don't have to keep tuning in, but you choose to. And I appreciate the ones that keep tuning in and choose to keep listening and choose to keep staying active on the podcast page. Sometimes I get people that be like, what are y'all talking about? Like, what is your podcast about? I can't get jiggy with it. Well, if you can't get jiggy with it, then you can't get jiggy with real motherfucking life. Because it be some real motherfucking life shit going on. And it don't always be about, like, an artist or I ask everything. I talk about everything. Now, I probably should start segmenting it out. Like, yeah, this is whenever the news, no, news you can use, you just watch the whole podcast. I'm not segmenting shit out. Watch it. It's the Couch Chronicles, and it ain't no fucking limits. Follow Couch Chronicles No Limits on Spotify. Follow Couch Chronicles No Limits on No, you know what? I'm taking it off Pandora. Y'all don't listen on Pandora. I'm taking it off Pandora. So listen on Spotify. THA Couch on Facebook and TikTok. My main Instagram, YouTube, and .com, which is THA Real JANELL, and my .com. Oh, I already said that. CouchChronicles.NoLimits on Instagram. Okay. Follow all the pages. It's all about love, support, good vibes, and positive energy. I got my cousin coming to the motherfucking couch today. He's a tax credit specialist, so he's going to give y'all some good stuff that you can use. So, this is one that you don't want to miss. I'm about to get my music started. Appreciate if you haven't already done so. Make sure that you keep on streaming my music. Type in my name, JANELL, in any of my songs that I play. This one is called Appreciate, because I definitely appreciate everybody that comes through. I appreciate the money, because I grew up in the struggle. Appreciate the hood, because it taught me how to hustle. Went through some hard times when I was down on my knuckles. I appreciate the ones who stuck around, just know I love you. I appreciate the long days in the trap. Appreciate the road every time I made it back. I appreciate the hard tan and that white. A nigga play with me, he don't appreciate his life. Don't appreciate his life. And I appreciate the things that I've been through, because it shaped me to be who I am. And I promise it's the truth. Handle my business up, counting my days, cutting off a couple niggas and continue to make my moves. Yeah, I got shit that I gotta do. Play with me, then you are a fool. Keep playing with me, you gonna be lame. See, I'm tryna be nice, but you keep guessing my case and my baby. Something ain't right with this picture I see. So I cut you out to keep my energy. You say you love me, then why is that me? Don't need you in my life, just wait and you'll see. I appreciate the money, cause I grew up in the struggle. Appreciate the hood, cause it taught me how to hustle. Went through some hard times when I was down on my knuckles. I appreciate the ones who stuck around, just know I love you. I appreciate the long days in the trap. Appreciate the road every time I made it back. I appreciate the hard tan and that white. A nigga play with me, he don't appreciate his life. Don't appreciate his life. Come at me, you better come with some respect. In my feelings, I'm just telling you what's best. Keep it real, you got animosity. and my granny. And I appreciate my real niggas, my family and friends. The struggle only made me just be greater within. I know the people that surround me keep it real. Cause half the ones I keep around, I'm I appreciate the money cause I grew up in the struggle. Appreciate the hood cause it taught me how to hustle. Went through some hard times when I was down on my knuckles. I appreciate the ones who stuck around, just know I love you. I appreciate the long days in the trap. Appreciate the road every time I made it back. I appreciate the hard tin in their white. A nigga play with me, he don't appreciate his life. He don't appreciate his life. He don't. I'm just saying. Hey. Y'all come on in, my friend. Okay. Oh, hell yeah. Y'all already know the vibes. I'm gonna let the music keep playing while I'm still sharing the live and I'm waiting on my guests. Hey, big time, I did big time, giving up the music. This one is called straight off the front line, I'm not lying. I'm watching my mama cry up in that courtroom. And the judge just dismissed me like I was dumb too. And the bailiff looked at me like, what you gon' do? My mind is fucked up, so all I'm thinking is I'm gon' shoot. And reality set in like it was supposed to. Cat calls down the hall, that's what them folks do. Brown bag, bologna sandwich in them jumpsuits. My cellmate just did 100 years on some dumb shit. Damn, is this the end of the days? Cause living in a cell is just like being in a grave. If ain't no money on your books, then you ain't eating shit. You better pray that you get mail a penitentiary gift. And for them lonely days, a visitation list from your family and your friends, that's a major lift. And your spirit, all the drama on the yard, you wanna forget it, yeah. Behind these walls are different, and you wouldn't understand if you didn't live it. Ayy, big slime, I did big time, ayy, and they took me off the front line. I'm still scarred from doing my time, and everybody said I should let go. I'm trying, but it did something to my mental. Interact the pin, you know, stand 10 toes. If you know, now you know, I hold my own, that ain't wrong. And I know I gotta think different, cause if I don't, then I guess I'll be the same nigga. Wait, I'm tryna let it go. I'm tryna be a better person so I don't have to get physical. I gotta get my mind right for the limelight. I don't care who judging if they don't know doing time. Like, tryna be an example to my fans and all my peoples and my nieces and my nephew. Big slime, I did big time. Sitting in the cold cell in the daytime. Your time be fine, but it's not like the world, no. Big slime, I did big time. Giving up them years that took me straight off the front line, I'm not lying. Been watching my mama cry up in that courtroom. Then the judges dismissed me like I was dumb too. Then the bailiff looked at me like, what you gon' do? My mind is fucked up, so all I'm thinking is I'm gon' shoot. Damn, is this the end of the days? Cause living in the cell is just like being in the grave. Period. Man, that one always hits fucking home. And if y'all don't know, next week starts Prison Talk. Prison Talk is every month. They fall on different days. It's usually the first week of every month, but sometimes I do it the second week of every month. But just like I said, make sure you stay tuning in. If you know anybody that was locked up, or if you was locked up yourself and you want to talk about your time on the yard, if you're not scared, you know, because a lot of times people they get really scared. Oh shit! What? You pregnant? Yes! Congratulations! That's what's up. That's what's up. Shout out to everybody that's tuned in. Daddy, yay. Brittany, shout out to all of y'all. Both my Brittany's that's on the live. Like I said, if you just now tuning in, it's the Couch Chronicles and there ain't no fucking limits. I'll do this every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday from 8 Central Time. Follow Couch Chronicles. I know that's so dope. Follow Couch Chronicles No Limits on Spotify. Couch Chronicles.NoLimits on Instagram. THA Couch on Facebook and TikTok. My main YouTube and Instagram, which is THA real JANELL. It's also my .com. So make sure that you visit that. Check me out. Check me out. Also, shout out to everybody that's been sending stars. I appreciate y'all because trust me when I say sometimes people can't tip, but they got 99 cents to send stars. So you can Cash App, PayPal, or Chime, THA real JANELL, or you can send some stars. It's only 99 cents. Hey, I love it. You love it. We love it. It's on. Make sure that if you're watching on YouTube that you share, that you hit the like button. If you're watching on Facebook, share the live. I'm still waiting on my guest, so y'all know I still got some stuff to say until he gets here. So, in the meantime and in between time, like I said, next month starts Prison Talk, July the 3rd, 4th, 6th, and 7th. So, and we got y'all, I don't know if y'all remember Hog Shooter. Hog Shooter's gonna be on the motherfucking couch next week. I'm super excited. I can't wait to get her on the couch because she was one of the first people that I met on the yard and one of the first people that was actually really, really nice to me. So, never forgot her. Never. That's my sis. So, like I said, shout out to everybody that keeps up with the couch. The people that actually keep up with the couch and that watches the couch, even when I only have one viewer, even when I only have no viewers, like, I really fucking appreciate that. Like, y'all literally are the reason that I keep going. Okay? Love you. Because trust me when I say sometimes I get people that's very discouraging. You know, they try to say things like, what are you doing this for? Are you doing this for money? You ain't making nothing. Well, I never said I was doing this for money. I said that I was doing this because I love to do this. I love to do my podcast. It's something that I love to do from the bottom of my heart. Like, I don't get rich off this. I don't get paid. Y'all see how many people tip? Y'all see this tip jar is still empty? I'm not tripping though. Because this is what I love to do. I love to get to know people on a different level than just music, on just their business, on what they doing. Like, I love to get to know people. I love to interact with y'all. I love to go live. I love to just talk. I do. So, here I am. I'm always going to be here. Consistent, consistent, consistent. If you want to start a podcast, just do it. Just do it. Fuck what everybody got to say. Just fucking do it. Just do it and be consistent. That is the key, is consistency. Today is season 2, episode number 98. Okay? Y'all, we almost to motherfucking 100. Y'all, we gonna do something on 100. When we get to 100, we gonna do something really special. I'm gonna have some balloons behind me. You just watch. You just watch. I'm gonna do a giveaway. If you start now sharing the page. Start now getting people involved. And you might be the one to get that prize whenever we get the, what I say, today's the 98? So Monday, damn, it always falls on a Monday. Last time we was on the 100th episode, it was a Monday. This time, it's going to be a Monday again. That's dope. That's fucking dope. Oh, I do got some news you can use until my guest gets here. Let me also send the live again. Oh, no. Don't need to. Okay, so I don't know if you guys know this, which you probably do, because if you are one of these zodiac signs, then you already know that you're closer to nature. Okay, now that is, well, the strongest connection to nature is Aquarius, and of course, Taurus, Libras, and Sagittariuses. Now, if you are one of these zodiac signs that I just mentioned, you have a strong connection to Earth. Whenever you get a chance, every morning if you get a chance, start grounding. Start getting back to the root of you. Start getting back to your true you, because your true self is so fucking powerful that it's going to help other people. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Also, if y'all don't know this already, start turning your phone off at nighttime for at least 10 minutes. And what that does is it keeps spyware away. It gets your phone updating properly. Everything starts to run it a little bit more smoothly, because you never know how many people is really tracking your phone and the shit that you're doing on your phone. Y'all know last year, was it last year that they just was talking about how people was putting air tags on people's cars and stuff like that? You got to be careful. People can even get hacked into your phone. You just walking past them. We can't have that. We got sensitive information on there. And a lot of y'all got naked pictures of yourselves. Can't have that out there, right? Now, I don't know if y'all know how much I love me some Damian Lillard. Dame time! Shout out to Damian Lillard. If you ever continue to watch The Couch again, we fucking love you. Stop playing. You already know we love you. Okay? I keep a picture of you right here. Stop playing with me. Now, back to Damian. Damian Lillard has now been, guess what? Transferred. Drafted to a whole nother team. Now, I know that the team that he got moved to was one of his dream teams that he would want to be in. But this is my thing. Is one thing about Damian Lillard is, which y'all probably don't know, is he prides himself on being so loyal that I kind of was like, how does he really feel about this? Like, I get your smiles but no, I seen him go live after that, and it did not seem genuine to me. I was like, oh no, my man's is not happy. My man's is not happy. He's not. I don't care what nobody say. Even if he be like, yeah, I'm happy. I don't believe him. I don't. I don't. That's my guy, and I want him to be happy, and I want him to be stress-free. You know what I'm saying? And he makes really good fucking music, so if y'all haven't already checked out Damian Lillard's music, Dame Time, check him out. Anyway, so he got moved to Magic's. So we'll see how that goes, how often he plays, if he still, is able to carry on the season like how he usually does, which is great, okay? I'm rooting for him no matter what team he goes to. I don't give a fuck where you are, Damian. I fucks with you. It's something so genuine and pure about him that I just can't get enough of. Anyways, my girl Brittany Griner. Y'all know how many times I shouted out Brittany Griner on the first season? Man, that's my girl. Now, not just because she's a dyke and I'm a dyke, but that's not what it is. Because I genuinely love her. And I genuinely was pissed when she got arrested. And I shouted her out until I got her out. I don't give a fuck what you say, but I got her out. Yes, believe it or not, that's my girl. And I spoke it into existence. Anyway, she was named one of the WNBA All-Star leads. So she's a starter. Congratulations, Brittany Griner. You know we love you on the couch, for sure. Also, if y'all didn't see about the young lady that was in Chicago that had her son shoot and kill the man and punched her, if y'all didn't hear me the other day, she is out. Both of them are out. Charges dropped. Okay? He thought he was about to go, what? I don't know who the fuck he thought he was. Number one, who does anybody think they are to tell you, or me what to do? And then be like, if you don't get the fuck up off this podcast, I'm gonna punch your lights out. Oh yeah. Don't you think that's gonna make me want to go live even more? That's bullying. I'm not into bullies. I don't like bullies. The only bully I like is a dog. That's the only bully I want around me. I don't like bullies. Bullies don't get no love this way. Y'all see the internet going crazy just talking shit about him. You want to know why? Because look what the fuck he did. He punched a woman, not once, but twice, telling her she better shut the fuck up and get her food. Bitch. What? Wherever you are, you need to know. We laughing at your motherfucking ass right now. They talking about how you was the only man in history to ever say, oh, my grandma, and meet her in 17.7 seconds later. Hey, it happens like that. Some things I think you shouldn't make fun of, and some things it's just like, hey, I don't condone none of that shit. That's not cool. Don't put your hands on no women, and women do not put your hands on no man. Now, y'all get it so twisted thinking that, but he ain't finna put his hands on. No, baby. Listen. I don't give a fuck if he don't put his hands on you or not. You don't put your hands on no man. That's not cool and it's not fair. It's not cool and it's not fair. That's not love. I don't give a fuck what you say. Don't tell me that he had a mosquito on his back and you was just trying to slap it. No, baby. You are no good. Any woman that puts her hands on a man or rapes a man, no, bitch. I don't call women bitches, but you're a bitch. And we don't do that. Any man that put his hands on a woman and rape women, no, bitch. We don't do you. Mm-mm. We don't fuck with shit like that at all. And anybody that fuck with shit like that, or anybody that feels like, to me, it's like when people condone stuff like that, or when people try to make excuses for the person that did what they did, that lets me know that you have tendencies of raping somebody inside of you. And I ain't with that. I gotta cut you off. Because I don't need that type of energy in my life. No, sir, and no, ma'am. Now, I don't know if y'all pay attention to the news, but of course, like I said, this is news you can use right here on the couch. So I am going to have some news that you can use. Now, Offset, anybody a Migos fan? Offset, so listen. Offset gets on the internet telling people that he fucked a man. Now, I don't know about y'all, but I'm not even judging him. Not judging him at all. It be these down low niggas. Like, did y'all hear about the man that punched a woman in Chicago and got killed? They said that he was down low. He was really just fighting demons. Damn. So, Offset said this, and Cardi B was pissed. She pissed. Talking about, he lying. He lying. Well, baby girl, if he ain't lying. And there's some down low men right here in Oklahoma City. Trust me when I say the juice for the couch. Y'all lucky I didn't let that out. Because the other person that told me don't want to get on here and talk about it. Don't want to get on here and talk about it. But somebody that's well known, that we real cool with, and we all fucks with out here. Undercover. Taking dick. Taking a whole lot of dick. And we ain't even mad at you, sir. We not. We not mad that you like dick in your butt. That's not the problem. The problem is, yeah, be the main thugs that's getting their ass played with. Yes, and let me tell you what the problem is. And like I said, we ain't mad at you. The problem is you getting your booty played with. You letting these niggas fuck you in your ass. Who knows if they coming inside your ass? Who knows? But you're also messing with these women. Matter of fact, scratch that. You also messing with these young girls. Now imagine being an upcoming artist, thinking that you about to just take the game on with everything that you got, right? But you like, you know what? Maybe if I have sex with this guy that's in the industry, maybe I'll get far. Maybe if I have sex with this DJ, I can get my music spun. Maybe if I have sex with this promoter, I can... And they think like that. You'd be surprised how many motherfuckers think like that. And guess what? Not knowing that promoter or that DJ or that other artist is getting their booty hole played with. Having sex with men. Sword fights. You hear me? Look. Sword fights, baby. You think that it's just going like this into you? No, baby. He's turning around like this and getting it into him. Better be careful out there. You just better be careful. And he might seem like he just, oh, well, he get his nails done because he just like to be, you know what I'm saying? Because he's a DJ and he, oh, he's a promoter and he got to hold the mic like, no, baby. He want them motherfuckers good and looking good so he could. Okay. It's the Couch Chronicles and it ain't no fucking limits. I'm just trying to tell y'all. Now, don't let me get this dude that actually has sex with the other guy that's actually down low. If I can get him on this couch, you think I'm not? not. Y'all gonna be like, oh my God. It's him? Watch. Anyways, Cardi B was pissed. She went on the internet and told everybody it's a lie. So, who knows if it's a lie or not? Only her and him and the guy he's fucking. Y'all know we got Casper the God coming on the couch tomorrow. I'm super excited about that as well. Yeah. Anyways, what do y'all think about Pharrell and Louis Vuitton? They just came out with a collab of a new purse. And it's actually kind of cute. But, one thing. And this is the thing that a lot of people get fucked up on. When you go to TikTok, when you go to Instagram, when you go to Facebook with your ideas, just because you want to go viral, without it being copywritten, patent, and all of that, can get you fucked up. There was a TikToker that actually made that bag that they just created for the new line. She made that bag a year ago. On her TikTok, went viral. Everybody kept telling her that her idea was going to get stolen. And guess what? It did. And now Pharrell this is his line now with Louis Vuitton. And they got the purse that looks exactly like, well, very, very similar to the one that she made on her TikTok. She's really upset about it too. Her name is Kelly Ford. So if y'all get a chance, check her out on TikTok, Kelly Ford. And matter of fact, you can even Google it, Kelly Ford Louis Vuitton bag, and you'll see. And you tell me, leave me a comment if you come back and rewatch this. Leave me a comment and let me know if you think that the bags look the same, if you can see the similarities, if you think they're wrong for that, or if you think that she's reaching. Let me know what you think. Of course, it's news you can use right here on the couch. I'm about to get another song started. I love y'all. I definitely appreciate y'all for always tuning in. Y'all know that anything we say on this couch, we can't make none of this shit up. None of it. If you watch it on YouTube, make sure you hit the like button. If you watch it on Facebook, share the live. Share the live.
Keep your head up, and you've been working every day to get your bread up. It's even lonely at the top, and now you're fed up. This shit is crazy, you go through what you can't make this shit up. This shit is crazy, you go through what you can't make this shit up. No, you can't make this shit. I ain't got no reason to be making up no story. I ain't even putting extras on it. I'm been playing somehow, it is becoming out different. So please excuse me if I tell you I need me some distance. I'm just trying to get my hair right and my energy. I have people turn from my friends to my enemies. Ooh, that shit just don't sit right. But my luck's fucked up and I can't lie. Everything that I go through, everybody couldn't go through. Gotta keep my head up like I'm supposed to. Always tell the truth, I cross my heart and hold to die.
Okay.
This shit is crazy, what I go through, I can't make this shit up. No, I can't make this shit up. No, I can't make this. No, I can't make this shit up. And I know it's really hard to keep your head up. And you've been working every day to get your bread up. It's only at the top and now you fed up. Fed up, fed up. And I know it's really hard to keep your head up. And you've been working every day to get your bread up. It's really lonely at the top and now you fed up. Let it go, let it go, let it go, let it go. No, I can't make this shit up.
I can't, and I know that you can't. We can't. Anybody that come on this couch, trust me when I say we can't make none of this shit up. I don't give a fuck how ridiculous it sounds. And if you feel like they lying, I bet you didn't call them out. I bet you didn't tap in on the live and tell them that they was lying. I bet you waited until the whole live was over and then you came back and made a fake ass account or came under somebody else's account and tried to make a comment. Stop it. Stop it. If you can't be who you truly are in your form, And you gotta sneak around and hide behind fake ass pages. Listen here, you coward ass, bitch ass motherfucker. Yeah. Whether you female, male, whoever you are. We don't do coward ass shit this way. It's the Couch Chronicles and there ain't no motherfucking limits. Not it's the Couch Chronicles and it's some fucking hiding. No, bitch. We don't hide around this motherfucker. Shit. I'm not about to go. If I got something to say to somebody, I don't give a fuck if I get blocked off Facebook or not. I'm about to go use my regular page. And I'm going to say what the fuck I need to say. What? What are we doing? What are we doing? So if you're one of those ones that's... I actually have a stalker that watches me. So I'm talking about, girl, thank you. I know exactly who you are, Joy. Creative media team. Like, I know exactly who you are. Like, what? Oh, you think I can't see that it's really you? Joy, you better fucking stop it. Because that don't make me joyful that you doing that stupid ass shit. Girl, what is you watching for? I thought we don't fuck with each other. It's mutual. I don't like you. It's the Couch Chronicles and it ain't no fucking limits. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. That should be annoying me. And then let me tell you another thing that annoys me. Because I have to say this. So, I was on strike with AT&T. Yes, I was. I let my phone get turned off because I'm on strike with them, right? I'm getting messages in my inbox like, why can't I get through to your phone? What's going on? Obviously, it's turned off. What? You kidding? We're sorry. It's the same motherfucking universal shit that's been out all my motherfucking life. So you acting like you don't know what that meant. You trying to be funny. Then you gonna get in my comments talking about you can't get in touch with me. Because my phone was off. I was on strike. Yeah. And let me tell you how good the strike went. My bill started at $595 and it got down to $200. I'm striking. The fuck? And guess what? What I want is gonna happen. Cause $595, what the fuck is we paying for? A Jesus line? No. No AT&T. I said, turn that motherfucker off. Quickly. Don't wait. Don't wait on nothing. Don't wait on me to even change my mind. Turn it off. Gonna ask me, Janelle, your phone is turned. Yes, it is. It is. Am I blocked? Now you are. now you are for trying to embarrass me. But I'm not embarrassed because I literally was on strike and guess what? It worked. So if you want to know what to do to get your bill lowered, ask me. I got you. I got you. You're just going to have to sacrifice your phone for a week. Go on strike, but it's going to work. It's going to work. But if you ask me one more time, is my phone off? Why can't you get through? You can't get through now because you're blocked. My phone is now on, but you are blocked. It's the Couch Chronicles, and it ain't no fucking limits. I'm like, what? Oh, you trying to be funny now? Because, like, you didn't ask me not once, not twice, not even 3 times. You asked me 10. I said, what? What are we doing? You want to pay my bill? You go on to AT&T and pay them that $5.95 because I'm not. Fuck. And guess what? They sending me $164 tomorrow. Don't play with me. Like, don't play with it. Don't play with it. Don't play with it. Come on, baby. Don't play with it. Hey, listen, let me tell you something. Let me tell you, look, do you know AT&T was charging me for 4 lines? Guess how many I got? 2. Facts. Fuck Joy. Shit. But listen, so this is what you have to do because they can't tell you exactly like where the charges came. I don't know why. And if they tell you that they can, they lying. They can't. They didn't tell me. Nothing. I didn't find out until I said the words, could you please audit my bill. When you use those words, they have no choice but to tell you what charges that's not supposed to be on, and if they owe you, guess what? They gonna cut you a check, because they damn sure cut me a check. Yeah. Y'all, I can send y'all screenshots. She watches my stories and Instagram every day. Like, she already said that she was gonna get me and my wife sent back to prison. Like, no, I don't want to be your friend. No, there's no coming back from that. No, you are not allowed this way. We do not fuck with you. We don't. Y'all know I had to get the juice real quick. Okay. It's the Couch Chronicles and ain't no fucking limits, but for real, if you ever, I'm going to tell y'all this little FYI, if you ever tell me that you're going to get me sent back to prison, I don't give a fuck if you playing or not. Guess what? You played yourself, because we no longer friends. Who plays like that? I don't. Do you? YouTube, do you? Spotify, do you? I don't play like that. I'm not going to play like that. We not going to play like that. This ain't, no, what? You playing with my livelihood. You playing with my life. No, ma'am. We're not doing that. We are not doing that. So I got some more news you can use. News you can use on the couch. How you like me now? 30 minutes of news you can use right here on the couch. So listen, somebody told me that they try to discourage me because they try to tell me that I need to just stop streaming on Spotify because my Spotify views are not up for my podcast. Okay. Now, I almost was discouraged. I almost was like, you know what? Maybe they right. Maybe they right. But guess what? Fuck them. They don't even watch the podcast. Like, how you think you about to get an opinion and you don't even tune in? Shout out to everybody that tunes in, that keeps up with the couch. If you get a chance, make sure they don't. I swear to God, bro. I'm like, what's your favorite episode? Man, you know that one where you prison talk. Which one? We've had several of them. Which prison talk you talking about? Who was on there? What's their name? Because they said it. How much time did they do? Are they still in the yard? Oh, but take my stuff off Spotify. No thanks. I'm going to keep on streaming on Spotify because one day, guess what? You just don't know that one day it might get to the right ear and they going to be like, yo, right, I fucks with DJ Sky. That's my cousin. That's my cousin, y'all. So listen, let me tell y'all the rundown on that. That's my cousin. Let me tell y'all. So y'all know my twin. I don't know if y'all seen the episodes of my twin. He been on the show 3 times actually. Actually 4. Jack Black. He's been in every one of my videos that I've ever shot in Oklahoma City. That's my fucking dog. That's my Ace Boon Coon. We got the same birthday. He was also at my wedding. That's like my bestie. My everything. That's my nigga. Like, I will go to war behind that nigga. Okay? I will go to war behind that nigga. So because of that, and that's his family, then that's not my family. The fuck? I will go to war behind DJ Sky. The fuck? That's my family. So back to your regular program. Make sure that y'all tap in with him for the Oklahoma, what is the summer sizzle? The sizzle of a summer? I don't know. Something sizzling for $45. Y'all gonna get sizzled the fuck up. Go tap in with him. It's about to be lit. Okay? They got all type of shit. He got tickets on sale. He gonna be outside. What today is? Friday. No, today's Thursday. He outside today and tomorrow. Make sure y'all tap in with him. DM him if you want him to just pull up on you. Or you could just pull up on him at his after hour spot. Stop playing. The fuck? It is the Couch Chronicles and it ain't no fucking limits. But never let somebody tell you something about you or whatever you got going, especially if they do not truly fuck with you. What's their reason? What is their reason to tell you something that they think is benefiting you? Like, you know how when you make a post on Facebook, you know how you make a post on Facebook and literally Nobody has ever said anything on your post ever in life. But let it be about some fuck ass shit. They gonna get on there like, yeah. Wait a second. Who are you again? Because you don't be commenting on none of my shit. Yeah, you follow me. But you've never even hit the like button on nothing. Nothing. But then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, here you come. Trying to give some unsolicited motherfucking opinions. No. We don't do that. We don't even answer calls for debt collectors, baby. Whenever somebody say, "Hey, is the guess what I do? I don't stay on the phone with a telemarketer. I used to be one. I didn't even stay on the phone with me. Okay? So stop. An opinion that's not warranted is that's all and I'm gonna do it just like this because listen, in Spotify, if you listening, my eyeballs is rolling. The fuck? Very hard. Yeah, did you see the white part? I got the best eye roll. And look, I busted my eye vessel, but that happened before I rolled my eyes. Trust me. I think it was because I walked into somebody's cigarette smoke yesterday. Anyways, it's the Couch Chronicles and there ain't no fucking limits. Y'all see that? Gobble, gobble. What the fuck? I'm still fine. The fuck? My wife loves it. She bites it. Arr. Fuck you mean? It's the Couch Chronicles and there ain't no fucking limits. Follow Couch Chronicles No Limits on Spotify, THA Couch on Facebook and TikTok, my main YouTube and Instagram, and my .com, which is THAReal, JANELL, and CouchChronicles.NoLimits on Instagram. Anybody that comes on the couch, make sure that you follow and support. It's all about love, support, good vibes, and positive energy. My cousin might be coming in a little bit late. Shit, he gonna make me have a 2-hour session. That's why I don't fuck with them tax credit repair people, because they come in whenever they want to. You know what I'm saying? But whenever you need them, they not there. Okay. It's the Couch Chronicles. And it ain't no fucking limits. If you haven't already listened to my new single, Shit Talk. Hey. Yeah. Pretty eyes, bitch. Let's go. Let's go. And I ain't even done yet. I'ma get that. I'ma get that. I'ma do one of my videos, the whole video in sign language. Bitch, I'ma get that back. Yeah. I gotta get it, man. I gotta get it. Yeah, I gotta get it. I gotta get it. That back. Okay. I get that back. Woo. Get back, little bitch. I be getting straight to the bag. Getting shit I ain't never had. Now I'm making niggas hella mad when they hear my beat. It's like a heart attack. Like, I know you mad though. I do. Hey, I see you say, yo. I see. I've been all up in my bag, bro. I have. Now you looking like a sad hoe. Now it's time to get active, get in my mode, get in my habit. Wait, the switch is really kind of ravage and turn me straight into a savage. Goddamn, I'ma get that. Hey, yeah. Hey, I know. I'ma get that bang. Hey, y'all make sure y'all tap in with Mr. Attendant. Hey, if y'all need any rental, if y'all need to borrow a car, that is who you need. He got the best luxury, good mileage, great on gas. Tap in with him. Tap in at the counter. Okay. Little bitch. Wait, money always on my mind. Give it to me for my Valentine's. Please don't come in here without a doubt, cause if you in my face, you paying for my time. Like, I gotta get it, yeah. I do. I get that. I get it. Make sure that you go get that bag on any streaming platform. Yeah. It's called Shit Talk. If you don't know how to spell Shit Talk. Anyways, my name is JANELL. No E at the end because then that's not me. That's Janelle E. And who is that? It ain't me. Yes. Yes. Facts. You know what? I'm about to play that motherfucker because you know I played it earlier, but you know we can't. I'm gonna play a little similar. You know we played it earlier, but we know we can't make none of this shit up. None of it. None. Y'all still got a little bit more news you can use. Keep on tuning in. We might have to get my cousin back on the live because
oh yeah. And I know it's really hard to keep your head up, and you've been working every day to get your bread up. It's even lonely at the top, and now you're fed up. This shit is crazy. You go through, but you can't make this shit up.
I know you can't.
Oh, this shit is crazy. You go through, but you can't make this shit up. No, you can't.
Cause we can't. We can't. Like, stop it. Don't you get tired of that shit though? Having to keep talking like and saying the same thing over and over again because they looking at you like, really? That didn't happen. Bitch, your mama didn't swallow you. Get the fuck out of my face. All that stupid shit. Now, I don't know if you guys know this, but hey, Patties. I don't know if you guys know this, but if you are one of the ones who don't like to pay your rent, if you are one of the ones who is considered a squatter, you are not wrong, actually. So, in San Diego, a woman, a renter, she was actually a renter, the owner actually, she took one of her tenants to court because they didn't pay her for, I want to say 6 months. They literally was just squatting in her shit. She took them to court and the judge ruled against her. They said, "Oh yeah, y'all had a verbal agreement. They good. They ain't gotta pay for shit. So if you're a squatter, more power to you. Take advantage of the system as much as you possibly fucking can. I don't see nothing wrong with it. I don't see nothing wrong with taking that shit. Do it. Do it. If you are in a state where you see a lot of abandoned houses, don't let that bitch be abandoned for too long. Because you can go take over that whole motherfucker, get the lights turned on, get the water turned on, furnish the motherfucker. I'm telling you. Yes. Listen, I'm serious. I'm dead ass serious. Like, look, hey, tell them you ain't got to pay your rent. Because we just seen it on the news. They could take you to court and guess what? None. I actually did it one time just to see. And I ain't gonna lie. I did it in Georgia. And it worked. It worked. They actually took the lady to jail. Because she tried to call the police on me. I was like, I'm not leaving. Because I had just seen it on the news. I was like, shit. I pulled the motherfucking Rosa Parks. I said, I'm not moving. I'm not paying. Okay, but let me give y'all the backstory on why I didn't pay. Don't think I'm just a shitty ass person. But what happened was, I was getting mail, and it was really important mail, and I was like, damn, why don't I see my mail? Like, where the fuck is my mail at? The lady was she was taking my mail the whole time, reading my mail, trying to cash my checks that I was getting, talking about, oh, I think I have dementia. I don't remember doing that. Oh, you don't? Okay. Then I asked her to get the mold if we had really, really bad mold. So bad that it was coming from the outside into the motherfucking... I'm talking about all over. I'm not paying for that. Matter of fact, you're going to wait until I get my money back right. And then I'm leaving. Out the whole fucking state. Don't even worry. But it's gonna take me 3 to 6 months to get there because I was on crutches. I was on crutches, man. I had a slip and fall, a really bad slip and fall. So I literally was like, I can't do nothing. So, baby girl, what you gonna have to do is call the police. They gonna have to wheelchair me out. Because I ain't leaving. So she got real drunk because she needed some courage. She needed this courage. She just... So she got real drunk and she came downstairs. Mind you, where I stayed was like in a downstairs area. You're not supposed to come in that area or none of that if I'm renting that whole area. I don't give a fuck if I didn't pay or not. Check this out. So she comes in without knocking any of that shit. So now you have entered my home without permission. Now I pull some tourist shit. Now you entered my home without permission, right? Okay. So with that being said, when she told me she was gonna call the police, all I said was, okay, I'm waiting. I ain't even mad at you. I'm not even mad. Call them. Because if you think for 1 second that you about to come up in this area and put your hands on me, and I had this really, it was like I think I had a tire iron. Yep, it was a tire iron. It was heavy. And I was on crutches, and I was like this on my crutches, and I had the little tire iron. I said, listen, if you think for 1 second that you about to come in here and put your hands on me while I'm on these crutches, I don't give a fuck how old you are. I am going to commence to swinging this bitch on the top of this. And I went like this to her head. Because I'm not fucking playing. Well, she wasn't that much older than me, you guys. She just had a daughter that was my age. Okay? So she proceeded to rush towards me like she was about to hit me. Yeah. Needless to say, she called the police. And I just was waiting on my crutches, waiting for the police. And in my head, I was like, I'm going. They're about to take me to jail. Probably expedite me. I probably got a warrant in Oklahoma. Just some random shit I was just thinking in my head. I was like, shit. Probably got a warrant. My surgery is tomorrow. My surgery was fucking tomorrow. Like, what the fuck? So I was like, okay, let me just keep it calm. I said, you know what? I'm just going to play the calm route. I ain't even finna say nothing. So the police get there. They ask me what my name is. I tell them my name. And the whole time while I'm talking, she's screaming on the top of her lungs like, motherfucking bitch. I was like, yeah, I don't do that bitch word. So I'm going to close this door and you can ask your questions in here. Ain't no closing no motherfucking door. So the sergeant was a black lady. Mind you, we in Georgia. She was like, okay now. I don't know who you yelling, but... who you yelling at, but you yelling in my ear. She said, we ain't finna do that. She's like, you in my motherfucking house talking to the police. And she was like, ma'am, if you don't keep quiet, you're gonna get arrested right now. I don't give a fuck what you called me out here for. And she was like, you ain't finna fucking arrest me in my motherfucking house. The fuck you think that this is? I was just like, really like in my head, like, keep on digging. Keep on digging. Cause baby girl, you going. You going. Huh? You going. Yeah. She dug herself right into the motherfucking jail cell. And they so funny. Georgia's so motherfucking funny. They kept in touch with me every step of the way, like, her court date is this date. Do you want to show up? No, I don't want to show up. Why do I need to show up? Because the state picked up the charges for trying to put her hands on you. Sergeant did that. I ain't showing up to shit. I ain't showing up to shit. So, she got released this year. She got released this year, but shit, I ain't paid for nothing. I wasn't paying for nothing. And so if you guys didn't know this, do your best. But do not stress yourself to the point where you're broke paying your rent. They can wait. Pay yourself first. Pay yourself first. I kid you not. Like, I don't care how it sounds. Always pay yourself back first. Self comes first. I know it might seem stressful, and you might even feel like, I'm behind. But guess what? You're not. You're not behind. You're ahead of the game, baby. Pay yourself. Fuck the bills. Pay yourself. It's the Couch Chronicles, and it ain't no fucking limits. Look, it might seem ridiculous, but I can't make this shit up. I can't. I'm telling you. Pay yourself. You'll be much happier. Pay yourself back. And don't touch that savings. I'm not saying pay yourself back and whenever you get in the bind, dip into that motherfucker. No. Mm-mm. Pay yourself back. Pay yourself back. And pay them bills later. I'm not playing. I'm not playing. I know you probably looking at me like she irresponsible as fuck. No, I'm not. I'm telling you. I'm telling you what I know. Pay yourself back first. I love y'all. I'm not going to tell y'all nothing wrong. And if it come out wrong for you, guess what? I love y'all. All right? Yeah. Is a tow truck driver that is towing cars illegally. Now, I'm not really even mad at him because I was actually going to start a business like that. Just like his. Just exactly like his. But the police is looking for him. And it's crazy. But just be careful if you think that, okay, because you know how sometimes you might get in a fender bender, but you can't drive your car because the tire got flat or something. So you got to leave it on the side of the road or something. Anything could have happened. You might have got arrested. Police made you leave your car somewhere without towing it first. Something. Just be careful where you leave your car, especially if you have to leave it somewhere if you're drunk. I don't give a fuck what the reason is. You know what you should invest in? Invest in an air tag for the right reason. Invest into an air tag and put them on your car. And anytime that you leave, anybody that, like, your wife, your husband, your best friend, somebody that you really, really fucking close to, give them the information to where they know exactly where you are at all times. Anything could happen. This world is really fucking crazy right now. It's been crazy. But this world is really fucking crazy. So you really have to do everything that you can to protect yourself. Take every precaution that you can to be protected. Anytime I go out, or if I'm leaving, or if my friends are leaving first, I'm like, yo, let me know when you make it to where you are so I can know that you're safe. Like, I know some of us forget. Some of us is so drunk that we forget to do that. I get it. But I'm the type of person, like, I need to know that you're safe. Like, I literally give a fuck about that shit. Like, I don't want to see my peoples on the news talking about some so-and-so kidnapped right after leaving the blue bar or whatever the fuck. Hell no. And I was just with, no. That would, I know if it makes me feel, if it will make me feel bad, it will make you feel bad. So, make sure that you check on your strong people. Anybody that you fuck with, you check on them. If you love somebody, you check on them. I don't give a fuck if they seem like they happy, if they smiling every day. Check on them. Seriously. I actually wrote down, there was something else I wrote down because it was really important. You know what? I kind of remember, but I don't know if you guys remember Boo, but we was locked up with her, and she's one of my wife's really good friends, but her son just got shot 9 times just recently, just the other day, and he just passed away the other day. And I posted on my page, their GoFundMe page. So if you get a chance, just check it out. But that happened in Moore, Oklahoma. Like that is somewhere that you would least expect something to happen. And these are kids that's doing stuff like this right now. That this is happening. It was two teenagers that did it. You know, and protect these kids. Speak life into them. Speak positivity into them. Positivity into them. Speak love into them. You know, I know sometimes we get frustrated, and I'm just saying off of what I've heard. I don't have kids, so I'm literally not telling you how to raise your kids or what to say or what to do. But I've literally heard parents get frustrated until they get shut the fuck up, stupid. Like, and I've also experienced that growing up. Like, that is not speaking love, life, and light into anybody's life. Like, let alone a child. So just be careful what you say, um, especially around children. Be careful what you do because they mimic everything. You think they didn't mimic doing this from off TV? Or I'm not saying just censor the whole fucking TV and all of that. I'm just saying, you guys, man, check on your strong people. If you're just now tuning in, it's the Couch Chronicles and it ain't no fucking limits. I do this every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday from 8 Central Time. Follow Couch Chronicles No Limits on Spotify, THA Couch on Facebook and TikTok, my main YouTube, Instagram, and my .com, which is THA Real JANELL, CouchChronicles.NoLimits on Instagram. Follow, share. If you get a chance, make sure that you go to Spotify and get my streams up. On the podcast page, add the podcast. Thank you so much. Add the podcast page. I actually just put glitter on today. Go to the podcast page and add the podcast page on Spotify. Follow me on YouTube. You don't even have to type in my name. You can even type in Couch Chronicles No Limits and it will still pop up. So shout out to everybody that consistently watches the couch, that keeps up with the couch. Y'all are the real MVPs. Like, I literally am so appreciative to y'all because it literally matters none of what people try to say negative. You send I've already sent you an invite, so you have to send an invite up as well. Well, I'm not going to say like a tourist to be late because I'm not ever late for anything that I'm supposed to be doing. If I have an interview, I am on time. Matter of fact, I am 30 minutes ahead of time. So, hey, if y'all just now tuning in, it's the Couch Chronicles, and it ain't no fucking limits. We're about to start another segment of the couch. Let me see. Okay. Oh, no, I'm Central Time. 8 Central Time is the 9 your time, I think. Yeah. So you can send a request to get in. I think it's at the bottom of the screen because I've already. Oh wait, I think I can add you again. Let me see. Oh, it says I already sent it to you. Oh yes, we should do a DJ battles. Yes. Hell yeah. Anton, go to the bottom of the screen and hit the request in. It's at the very bottom of your screen. I've already sent you an invite, so you will have to send me another one so I can approve it. Y'all, like I said, it's the Couch Chronicles and it ain't no fucking limits. Listen, no, we really could do a DJ battle. For real. Like, I don't know if y'all know who DJ Special is, but she's so motherfucking hard. And so, look, when I say slept on, she's so motherfucking hard. She was the DJ at my wedding. And when I say, I specifically was like, I need DJ Special. Because she's so motherfucking hard. So I think she might give you a run for your money, though. Yeah, I love her. So yeah, and then when them shrooms got to hitting, you know. Oh man, I'm stupid. Okay, I tried to. Anton, if you still on the live, you said how do you add? Okay, so I could add you, but I'm waiting on Anton to add himself to the live. Just like you did the last time. I don't know if you remember how you did it the last time, but if you add yourself up, you can come on up. I'm gonna get a song started in the meantime. Now, if y'all don't know what this song is, first of all, if y'all don't know who Pretty Eyes is, that's my alter ego. Okay, that's my girl. And you know, she got some fire music. She got some shit that she just been, doing lately. So I'm about to play that. This one is called Vent Session. Yeah. This shit got pretty eyes. And I'm back. I'm gonna do something different though. I'ma sing to y'all. But you gonna listen to me. I mean, because people be switching up. They do. It don't matter who the fuck right. They are. It don't matter what y'all history is. That's what the fuck they just made. I know somebody gonna feel me on this one. Facts. Man. Y'all listen to the words. Let's go.
I know you know I felt it in the air. That's why you disappeared on me. Switching up that drip, you flake on me. And it grabs you like a snake to me. You like a co-defendant, and I ain't fucking with you. You're not invited to my circle, my circumference can't be penetrated. And if you try it, then I'm getting dangerous. Please don't make me peel your wig back. Cause if I do it, then I know that I'ma go back. But I'm not going on my life and be a shootout. But I can't think that way, and now the truth that I gotta get my head on right. And that's a fact, I should be used to the enemy always trying to attack. You think I'm stupid? Come on, baby, let me show you where I'm at. Don't get it twisted, I will not go down without a fight. I'm really different, so you mad you ain't doing shit right. Drink setter, go get it, I get better. With time, you can call me a fine wine. You ain't gotta lie. I know that I inspired you like more than one time. Put your hand up on this Bible if you not lying. To me, you can stop pretending that you really fuck with me. I am not impressed by the lies that you keep on dressing up in disguise. You silly if you think that we gon' fall for that. I'm over it, yeah. I'd be better off when I'm not fucking with you. People say I'm going, they didn't know that I was virgin from you. Now my energy back and my purpose too. I make mistakes still we know it's true. I give my time and I'm not bragging, I'm just telling you so you can understand me. I guess I'm damaged, cause just put me in a pantry. Then leave me to my thoughts, to myself. I can't believe that you switch up and that shit clear. Your history just don't mean shit. Cause you keep switching on me.
I'm sick of it. For real. Man. I'm just saying. That's some real ass motherfucking shit. It is. Fuck you, man. I can't make this shit up. Right.
I know you know I feel it in the air. That's why you disappear. Switching up, I swear that you always flaking. I swear that you always flaking. Co-defendant, fucking with you. No, you invited to my circle. It can't be penetrated. No, I'll get psycho. Please don't make me feel your way back. But if I do it, then I know that I'ma go back. But I'm not going down my life and be a shooter. Hey! But I can't think that way. And now the truth that clinically insane. Fuck what you thought. You shouldn't test me if you do that, froggy. You jump. Since you mad. Since you mad. Since you switch up, I don't fuck with your ass. Since you mad. Since you mad. Since you switch up, I don't fuck with your ass. I don't fuck with your ass. You crazy, I don't fuck with your ass. I don't.
Man. Somebody gonna feel that. Because somebody done switched up on you. Somebody switched up on you and it hurt you so deep. Because you never expected that one person. You never expected that one person to do that. That shit crazy. That shit crazy as fuck. But shit happens. It does. You gotta choose. You know how they say choose your battles? You gotta choose who you gonna allow to suck you dry. Because that's what they gonna do. That's exactly what they gonna do. Hold on, y'all. Let me text my cousin because he don't know how to get it alive. And I'm back. I text kind of fast, so he got it. He got the gist of it. Yeah. Anyways, if you didn't hear me about checking on your strong people, what do you mean you been here for 30 minutes? How are you here for 30 minutes and you can't add yourself? Everybody done sent me an ad but you. Let me see. I've already sent you an ad. You have to add yourself. Whenever, let me see if I don't even see that you came into the live. Exit out and then come back. Like it showed you at first, but it don't show you no more. Let me see. No. Yo, it doesn't show that you entered. Exit and then enter back. We can actually start the live over again. I'm going to end the live and I'm going to start it right back so we can start the live with Anton. Right. Yes, it's at the very bottom. But he said he doesn't know how to do it. You said it's next to the little star? See, I don't know what it looks like on y'all screen. But he's trying to join the live and he can't join the live. So, if you're listening on Spotify, bear with me. What y'all think about ASMR? Because I love ASMR, but that's not what we do on here. It's the Couch Chronicles, and it ain't no fucking limits. So we had an ASMR segment just now in 0.3 seconds. We did it. We've accomplished the goal of 2023. So you can't say that I don't bring different sounds to the couch. It's the Couch Chronicles and there ain't no fucking limits. Now, I don't know if you guys remember in 2021, it was a movie about to be shot. I want to say it was called, I can't remember the name of it. It was like a Western movie I think they was making. But one of the guns had discharged and killed somebody on set. Well, they just now finding new evidence that the armor, or the person that was over the armor, it was a young lady, she passed off some drugs to somebody and they finally snitching on her, talking about she was high, basically. She probably loaded the motherfucker, so she being faced with involuntary manslaughter. Now, that's some fucking bullshit. That's deep. So, this whole couch has been brought to you by The Real Janelle, motherfucker. Oh. Do y'all know I don't drink anymore? Like, I'm literally just smoking weed. I'm like chilling. Just high on life. No, for real though. This whole segment has been news you can use. I'm about to exit out on Facebook. If you're watching on YouTube, don't go nowhere. If you're listening on Spotify, I know you still there. Facebook. Facebook, I'm about to exit out. I'm about to tell you exactly why I decided not to drink, and then I'm going to add Anton back in. I'm exiting out. I'll be right back on the live in 0.3 seconds. Hey, Lily. I know, girl, it went over a little bit longer than I expected, baby. But I'm still live. I'm still live, Lil. I'm still live. You don't care? You don't care. Hey, y'all. Come back on in. Come back on in. Come back on in, my friend. It's the Couch Chronicles, and it ain't no fucking limits. If you watching on YouTube, thank you so much for bearing with me. If you listening on Spotify, again, thank you for bearing with me. Follow Couch Chronicles No Limits on Spotify, CouchChronicles.NoLimits on Instagram, THA Couch on Facebook and TikTok. My main YouTube, Instagram.com, TikTok, all that. THA JANELL. If you would like to support the couch, if you're watching on Facebook, you can now send stars. If you would like to support in a form of Cash App, Chime, or PayPal, THA JANELL. It's the Couch Chronicles, and it ain't no fucking limits. If you're watching on YouTube, hit the like button. If you're watching on Facebook, share the live. Share the live. Share the live. I know I am. Okay, let me add my cousin real quick. I just sent it. Let me see if I add. There we go. I sent it. Boom, boom, pop. Okay, let me turn on some music so we can share the live. Yes. This one is I Can Get with J. You can find this song anywhere.
I took a couple shots, I'm wasted, but I'm still headed to your spot so I can lay it down. Hope you got nobody around. I'm trying to show you what I'm talking about. This shit is crazy how I'm feeling, and I don't know what you're thinking, but I'm willing to do anything for you, and that is the truth. Make love and you fuck me right. I look you in your eyes cause you got it. As soon as you see that it's wet, that's when it's causing some problems. And we got them, but it's nothing.
Cousin.
What is going on with you? I don't know why I couldn't get in.
I started the live over again. I'm waiting on you right now.
But how do I get in though? I'm on my computer.
Oh, that's probably why you can't get in. Where was you on? What was you on the last time? What was you on the last time?
My phone.
Get back on your phone.
Oh my God, I sat here this whole time. All right.
Okay. Can y'all hear me? Yes. All right, back to the music.
Cause we always end up fucking. Yeah. I can get nasty. I can be a freak. I can't get dirty, but baby, you never leave me. You would always wanna see. You would rub me like a G. I can get nasty. I can be a freak. I can't get dirty, but baby, you never leave. You would always wanna see. You would rub me like a G.
My favorite topic is you. Intrigued by your ways and the shit that you do. This is an incredible view. I like how you screaming, you never in mute. I'ma hit all of the spots. 40 degrees, it don't matter, it's hot. That pussy be creaming, it's snot. I swear I'ma catch every drop. I'm talking about lick it up. Yo, that's probably we will go get 'em up. Is you good enough? Can you switch it up? Gon' give it up. Is it big enough? Can I fill you up with determination? Burning nature. Your body is mine, can I learn to trace it? That pussy divine, I won't burn it waste. She right in my face, so I have to face. Let's get to the bottom line. You mighty fine. Your oil look better than dollar signs. I'm down with the dude if you tired of trying. If you down to bond, I might get carried away. I like the pearl in my face. I grip control at your waist. I'ma just serve you today.
I can get nasty, I can be a freak, I can be a freak.
If you watching on Facebook, make sure you share the live. If you watching on YouTube, hit the like button. It's the Couch Chronicles and it ain't no fucking limit.
You would rub me like a cheat. I can get nasty, I can be a freak, I can be a freak. I can't get dirty, but baby, you never leave. You would always wanna see me. You would rub me like a cheat, like a cheat.
All right. So the reason why I stopped drinking was because y'all remember the reason why I started my podcast is because of my hospital visit. So I'm never going to a hospital again. I don't give a fuck if I get into a wreck on the highway and they say she needs to be airlifted to the hospital. Let me just call my people and let them know that I'm gone. I'm dead. Because I'm not going to no hospital again. Anyway, so I was drinking so much that and with lupus, my autoimmune system isn't as strong as everybody else's. So I have ulcers and it exploded and my whole stomach was like black. I was like, what? I sent you an invite already. You have to add yourself at this point. Otherwise, I'm going to have to start the live over again. Okay, there we go. There we go. So I stopped drinking. I stopped eating spicy food. And I was just like, if that's what I got to do, that's what I got to do. Okay, let me make sure the volume is all the way turned up.
You hear me?
Oh, yeah. I was like, damn, what? Oh, you just wasn't saying nothing.
I don't know what's going on. I'm like, I couldn't get on my computer. That's why I'm like, I was on another Zoom call, and I apologize to everybody sitting around slow, y'all.
It's all right, you know what I'm saying?
I'm
I'm going to
on
carry the show
CPT
on
time.
regardless. The show must go on. Oh. Welcome back to the couch. I do got some questions. Actually,
Run them.
All right, let's go. Now, can you tell my viewers where you are from?
I'm from the Bronx, New York, located in New York. Okay. Right now. We got a little nasty day with the smoke over here. So your brother, my throat is a little messed up. I'm here to still drop game. You know, we got that Canadian wildfire smoke coming in again. I think it's COVID 28 they trying to do. Shit.
Oh, fuck. Damn.
I don't know what they're doing. This shit is smoky. Like, this shit look like damn China over here. It's like mad. You can't really see like outside when you up high or whatever. It's real cloudy. Like a nasty campfire or something.
What helps, like, to breathe?
Nothing.
Fuck.
Yeah, it's like, I don't know what's going on. How y'all doing tonight? What's going on?
Good. We doing good.
Good cracking. Let's help some people get some credit.
Yeah.
Let's get those student loans and those child support.
Facts.
My brothers.
Now, tell everybody what all you do.
Got them child support. I am what you call your credit. I wouldn't call me a guru, but I am your credit, personal credit. I do business credit as well, but I am here to clean off anything on your personal credit report. Most people should have a credit monitoring system like Identity IQ or Smart Credit. By using this will allow you monthly to get an update on what's on and reporting on your credit. It's important because if you have negativity on those things, it's going to bring your score down monthly. So you want to make sure you get that cleaned up first. But I have a couple of tips for you, a couple hacks, a couple of travel hacks. Like I don't travel and pay. You know, I travel on a plane all the time. You go to my Instagram or whatever, you'll see I've been all around. I've been about 20 countries in the last 5 years. I was traveling during COVID. I do all that for free. I do all that on bonus points. I don't pay no money to get on no planes. I don't pay for hotels. I don't pay for car rentals. So I know one of the ladies have a big problem with is student loans reporting on their consumer report. and the fellas usually have a lot of child support. One of the biggest issues is child support, late payments. If you know anything about child support, it's illegal to report on your consumer report. This stops gentlemen from getting apartments, houses, any kind of shelter, and even jobs. You ever notice some jobs you go to apply for, they check your credit. If the credit is low, they're not going to hire you. And you would think that they were saying, well, this person hasn't been employed, so probably their credit has dropped. Maybe we can hire them and that'll change. This system is geared to keep you down. So,
now, can you tell everybody what are the exact benefits of what you do?
Well, for example...
Or using you, period.
Well, one, besides, as you see in the background, I have my screen here. I usually get up here and I teach, and I show you exactly. I write down, for example, tonight I'll teach y'all 5 factors of FICO. In other words, when you hear that thing FICO score, what does that mean? That's called Fair Isaac's report. Fair Isaac's company. So what I do is I merely look at your consumer report, and then I look at any negatives on there, and I get those negatives off, and either delete the whole account or have them updated to a positive reporting account. A lot of people don't know that these things can be fixed. When you have a late payment, when you have a charge off, a collection, when you have a repo. Some people have signed on. I don't know if you ever went to Mexico, any one of these, even Florida, and they have like timeshares where they tell you, oh, pay this money monthly, and you can come here anytime in the year. You won't have to look. It's a cheaper rate. That's all the scam. A lot of times people will start a timeshare and then get out of it. But then the timeshare stays on your consumer report. They're just like trying to overbill you for something that you're not even using. So late payments is something that, for example, when you pay something late, the people aren't supposed to report to the credit agencies immediately. There's a certain time limit that they have before doing so.
Now you have a question in the comments that says, how much does this service cost? I'm desperate to get my credit score fixed.
Now, that's a good question. All I do, how much does it cost? It depends on your damage. So I wouldn't get on here and say, hey, I charge X amount of dollars to fix your report. I may look at your report and it's not that bad. Then I look at somebody else's, it's horrible. I don't charge everybody the same price. So I just have to look at it, and then I'll be able to go through it, mark out.
Do you do like a free consultation or no?
I definitely do. I do a free consultation, and I give them a 15-minute. They can ask me whatever questions. I need that person to send me their username and password. In other words, to Identity IQ. If you're using My Score, FICO, or whatever it is you're using, I recommend personally Smart Credit. Smart Credit allows you to do something where they give you the opportunity. Let's say you paid your bill on the 20th. They may tell you, before the next bill comes around, pay an additional amount. So, when they ask you to pay the minimum amount, they may say, pay an additional amount of this price, and your score will go up an additional 8 points. So we want to get that credit score way above 720. We can't be in the 5s and the 4s and the 6s. That's not good. When you try to get a credit card, because you asked, how was going through me help? Not only am I going to give you the tricks on how to not pay for traveling, I'm going to show you how to do that for free, how to consistently do that. Sometimes you guys got friends, you want to go on the trip. You planning for the trip. We all want to go when it's time to plan. When it's time to pay, people are like, oh, I don't got no money. You don't need money to travel. You need credit. When you know how to leverage your credit, a lot of people get these credit cards. Let me just jump right into it. A lot of people get credit cards, and the first thing they do, let me just get a drink real quick. We get credit cards. The first thing we do is they run out. They want to go get Jordans, going to get this, going to get that. Why would you do that? And you're creating a bill. So I'm going to show you. So this is what I'm rocking with right now. It's all my cards. I don't spend my money. I spend other people's money, which is the bank. So using me to fix your credit, I'm going to get everything off. And then when your credit gets great, I'm going to show you what to buy with your credit card. That way, that item can bring money in. So, for example, let me see a one in the chat if y'all know, that you can purchase ATM machines. Anybody know about that? Did you know you could purchase an ATM machine and actually make money? So let's say you go to like a strip mall and you know it's real busy over there all the time. They got a club over there. Your favorite jerk chicken spot is over there. You got a weed dispensary over there. You want to have your ATM in an area that's getting a lot of traffic. Because every time you use the ATM, what do we get? We get a service fee. They may say 99 cents. Then when you look at the bill, if you took $200 out, they charge you $2.50. So you can purchase an ATM machine for about $2,000. Sometimes you can get a used one for even cheaper. So if you bought it for $2,000, watch this. I'm gonna take my American Express go order the machine. When the machine comes, the machine is going to make money. You're going to take your own money after you've already established, obviously, your LLC, get your company, EIN, everything is 100%. I'm going to put money in the machine. People are going to go to the machine, and as they take money out, so let's say I put $5,000 in the machine. When they go and take $200 out at a time or whatever fee they take, whatever money they're taking out, I get my money right back returned to me on the phone. It hits your app. So it'll give you if you took out $200, it's going to pay me $202.50. And then all you're paying to the person so let's say you're sitting that ATM in a convenience store. Every transaction, that person is going to get 75 cents or $1. It depends on what deal you made with the person. So if you know that you got the machine with the credit card, I didn't use my money. I used the credit card to obtain an asset, which is going to make me cash flow, which I'm going to use that cash flow to pay back down this bill. I did all of that without using my money. But you can't do that and make big purchases like that unless you have great credit. Why do you think the banks are failing in America right now? Because during COVID, everybody was getting those PPP loans. Everybody got those stimulus checks. Everybody got these SBA loans. They really didn't have a company. They lied and said this and that. They got all that money. Most people went and bought Louis Vuitton. They went on trips. All they did was buy things that were all liabilities. They were not bringing back any cash. I went and bought a particular thing. Like, you know that camera where you in the party and people stand on it and the camera goes around and takes their picture?
The 360.
That costs $2,000, depending on which size you get. Because some things you got to stand on there. It only can hold 2 people. Some can hold 4. So if that costs $2,000 on a Saturday and a Sunday, for example, you may have a kids party. You can buy that thing for $2,000 between 12 noon or let's say 1 o'clock in the afternoon to 5 o'clock in the evening. You renting my photo booth with the camera to somebody having a party for $500. So think about it. Once I rent that out 4 times, I got all my money back for the machine. Every other time I rent it out after that, it's all profit.
Right.
You don't have to be there running the machine. Go find you a young kid. This is a youngin's world. In technology, they run it. Go get a young kid to operate the machine. Pay the young kid for the 4 hours, $100. That's $25 an hour. How many $25 an hour jobs do you see in Oklahoma City?
Not very many.
Exactly. And this is how you can sit in your house and you'll be stacking up your paper because you use your card to get the machine. Once you got the machine, you need somebody to rent it from you. All you got to do is go on Craigslist, put it that you up there, you rent it, or you can use Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, Let people know in your area. When you do a post, you hashtag Oklahoma City, Party Rentals, whatever your company name is.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to come through. You could also have a photographer there. This is a way to make more money. Have a camera.
Mm-hmm.
Take pictures of the event. People usually show up and take pictures with their little cell phone. Take pictures with a professional camera. Then you can send them. After everybody sends you their, you can have a sheet or whatever. Everybody write down their number. You can put them in a group chat or group email.
Mm-hmm. You
can send everybody who attended the party the pictures. And the person who rented your time and your machine to be in that group,
mm-hmm.
you're gonna get profit back from there.
Right.
So that was one example. Another is you can purchase a car with a card. It could be a used car. Now watch this. There's a lot of people using cars to make money doing Uber Eats, DoorDash, Grubhub. If I purchased a car because a used car, let's say I wanted a 2016 Honda Accord, that car might be about $10,000. Purchase the car with the card. Now I have the car in my possession. They have a place online called Rent a Car or Car for Hire. It's a couple of different places and .coms.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna buy the car. People rent the car from you for 8 hours a day
mm-hmm.
for 7 days a week, and
right.
they pay you $350 for the week.
Right.
If the car note is $300 a month, and they're paying you $350 a week,
mm-hmm.
remember, they're renting it from you for 8 hours. I could rent that car to 2 different people in one day.
Mm-hmm.
In one day, I'm making double that. Well, they're paying me weekly, I'm sorry. So if I rent it from 7 to 3 to you, and then from 4 to 12 to somebody else,
mm-hmm.
if I do that
mm-hmm.
every day for the week, that's $700 per week.
Right.
My car note is only $300.
Mm-hmm.
So by me sending extra money back to the bank, because or whoever you got to use to rent the car for, getting the card or whatever, your credit score goes up. You have to have good credit. Do not use cash. Cash is not going to get you anything.
Mm-hmm.
If Miss Janelle goes into the supermarket with $600 a month, she using to buy food, that ain't nothing. She'll go in there with her $600 in cash
mm-hmm.
and walk out. She's losing money. When I go to the supermarket, I'm taking this card right here. You know why? This card gives me 5x on points, depending on how much I spend. So if I spend the same $600 she spent, I'm getting 3,000 point bonus points.
Mm-hmm.
That after those bonus points keep stacking up, I could use those bonus points when I want to go on a trip. I could order my plane tickets and use my bonus points. I don't order plane tickets with cash. So this is why people can't live a luxurious life. You see people traveling and doing this and that. A lot of people are doing that because they're doing that with their bonus points from their card. They're not using cash. So that's just one of the things you learn when you deal with me. Like, there's a lot of people online, they say, I fix credit, da, da, da. They'll fix your credit, and then once it's fixed, then what? I teach you how to leverage your credit. What I mean by leverage, we do not use this to get fresh. A lot of y'all, no disrespect, a lot of people use this to go out and shop, and y'all want to get all kind of bull BS stuff that's not bringing you any value.
Right.
Value. We need to bring assets over liabilities. Mm-hmm. We need to have assets over liabilities. If you have friends and you have to look at your circle. Are your friends an asset or are they liabilities? You know how you go out to the club when you really don't have a lot of money, but they show up with you and they never bring money, and you order drinks and then you're paying for them for yours and theirs? Mm-hmm. They're a liability. An asset is, this Friday we go out, I took Janelle out and I paid for it. Saturday I ain't got no money. Janelle got money, she took me out, she paid for it. We're out both days. Because I paid one day, she paid one day. Mm-hmm. You got to have those kind of people in your corner. You can't have people in your corner who are big spenders. Every time something new come out, they just want to buy it. Every week we buying these fancy, high class, so-called name brand things and clothes.
Right.
If you need all of that, you got to get your shit together.
Facts.
Because the clothes don't make the person. The person makes the clothes.
Right.
So this image a lot of people be putting on, be a facade, is fake. Then they go home and they score is low. Their credit score is low. They can't get anything. And let me show you something. I can't even. I can't share my screen, but
I think you can.
I don't know. I'm a little goofy with this phone. You see how it took how long to get on, but so in the background, I give classes during the week that are one-on-one calls. I teach people how to build a relationship with the bank. A lot of people, for example, this is a thing that a lot of people do. They go and get paid. They go cash their check at the check casher. They charging you to cash your check at the check casher. You're losing money. Why don't you have a bank account? You know why most people don't have a bank account? Because they did something and then they owe money. So if they have a bank account, the bank lets people take money out of their account because they owe such and such service, the phone company, this company. Here's a hack. Pay attention, y'all. If you put your money in a savings account, a money market account, you cannot get that money taken because you owe somebody. If you have your money in a checking account, anybody could take their money that you owe right out the checking account. So keep a low balance in a checking account. Just enough to like pay gas, get some groceries or whatever. Keep a low amount of money in there. Nothing crazy. No more than $500. Keep your money in a savings account. Nobody could take that money out of the savings except the federal government. So if you owe a student loan or a child support, that's different.
Right. Y'all, if you're just now tuning in, it's the Couch Chronicles and it ain't no fucking limits. We started my cousin's interview a little bit late. So if y'all tuning in and y'all like, damn, girl, you still on? Yeah, I'm still on. But he's going to give you a few more hacks. I'm not even going to really run through my questions. That way you can go through all your hacks and everything that you need to say. Give us some really good informative things. I do want to ask a couple questions like how to avoid like numerical errors on reports and stuff like that, if you could touch that.
Well, here's something that everybody must do. You must have a credit monitoring app, meaning do not use Credit Karma. Credit Karma is good for one thing, but it's not the numbers. Credit Karma is like your STD clinic.
STD?
Yes. In other words, they will tell you when you have something immediately. I look at my credit score about 6 times a day. Because I want to know if anybody said I had a late payment or charge off anything. I need to know immediately. Because when I go to the bank and I ask the bank for a line of credit, the bank is going to look up my consumer report, my credit score. They want to know what's up. A lot of people don't know there's a difference between the consumer report and a credit score. A credit score is nothing more than a 3-digit number that those companies give you. Those companies, Equifax, Experian, and TransUnion, they are nothing more than regular companies. They are not government affiliated whatsoever. They work for all the banks. Truist, U.S. Bank, Wells Fargo, Bank of America, Chase, Citibank. These are all national banks. These credit agencies, they all get paid for working for them. Their job is to keep negativity on your report. That means when you go and fill out for a credit card, the credit card might come with 18% interest. That means if you buy something and you don't pay off that full balance in 30 days, whatever balance you leave, they're going to charge 18% of that balance every month in addition if you don't pay it off in full. Now, what we need to do is open up. So, for example, there are certain banks that report to Experian, certain banks report to Equifax, certain banks report to TransUnion. you need to have a good relationship with the bank. That way the bank can be reporting positively in your favor so you can have the kind of credit score you need so you can pull anything you want. I personally have over $300,000 in business credit. I have over, right now, I believe, $180,000 in personal credit. I could walk in a Mercedes right now with no money down and walk right out with a car. I don't care even when you have bad credit. Did y'all know that down payments are 100% illegal? You notice how they ask you in the place, when you go to the car place, they ask you, how much would you like to put down? Look at them and say absolutely nothing. You're not required to put anything down. When they ask, how do you intend to pay? I intend on financing the car. That means they have to get that 9-digit number from you, which is your credit score. That which is your social security number, and they're gonna run your credit report. Now, if you notice, there's a website called freeannualcreditreport.com. They give you a free report of your score once a year. Now, if you go and look it up, they never show you a score on freeannualcreditreport.com. They show you your consumer report. It just shows you everything written about you. It's nothing numerical. Your credit score is what you see when you look up at Credit Karma or you're looking at Experian. You don't use Experian in them because they work for the banks, like I said. So, if you have any questions too, you can ask any questions just so I can fill you in or whatever. So just so they can get all the information they need.
Right.
One thing you want to do now is do not use cash. When you get paid at your job, leave the money in the bank. Don't go to a check cash and establish a bank account. Put money in the bank and then use that money to get credit from the bank. I have more money in credit than I do cash actually in the bank. I'm using their money to buy stuff, and when I buy stuff with their money, I rent it out to other people.
Right.
For example, here's another play. I know y'all know what an Airbnb is. A lot of you guys stayed in it. You can get an Airbnb as long as you have money to pay the rent on it. So if you are doing corporate leasing, you can go to a leasing management building. Tell them, yeah, I'm looking into leasing this. I do corporate leasing. I rent out spaces to traveling entrepreneurs, doctors, and nurses. So they may say, all right, monthly, your rent's going to be $1,500. They may want a 3-month down payment. That's $4,500. This card here has no limit. I could get the $4,500 and swipe it on this card. Then I have the apartment for the next 3 months. All I have to do is once I get renters to go in there that's renting for 2 days or 3 days at a time. You know how we use the Airbnb. I'm taking the money after Janelle goes and rents the room from me, and she pays me. I'm taking the money she paid me for the room and paying it down back on my card. I didn't use my money. I didn't take a dime of money out of my bank. I took the money she got after she rented the room from me, and I paid the bill off.
Right.
This is how certain people in America, they living on the high life. This is why when you look at on Fridays, go look in the check cashing place. It's a load of people in there. That lets you know they have bad credit. If you go look in your neighborhood, and neighborhoods that are not the upper echelon neighborhoods, upper echelon neighborhoods don't have check cashing places. They hardly have ATM machines. Because poor people and broke people want to go in there and keep getting charged. Broke people going to go in there into an ATM machine, boom, put the money in there, or they card in there, and take the money out. A lot of people do that, and they getting charged that money. Remember, every time you go to ATM machine, they're asking you for money. Why wouldn't you just have a bank account, put the money in the bank, and then when you want to take it out, you take it out? But people don't, the information that you didn't pay for, you're going to pay for because you haven't gotten a mentor. I personally have a mentor. His name is Carter Cofield. He's a tax strategist. He's a CPA. He's been doing this for years. I took this class and just leveled up. I wanted to learn how is all these people getting all these things, these cars, these credit? Like, you see a lot of people getting these Lamborghinis, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you got a Lamborghini, you know that car note's about $4,000. Now watch this. They want a nice down payment on that Lamborghini. So when you go and use your credit to get a Lamborghini, I'm not bringing a Lamborghini to drive around in the Bronx to tear my car up with these bad streets.
Right.
I'm gonna go take it to a luxury car rental place in Miami or Las Vegas, a place where the roads are great and the weather is great. Think about it. We've all been to Las Vegas. That street, you ain't driving around Las Vegas too far, and they got parking everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
So if my monthly car note on a Lamborghini is $4,500. Do you know if you looked up on a luxury rental right now to rent a Lamborghini for a day is about $1,000? So if I rent my Lamborghini out Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, that's the money it took to pay for the whole car note.
Right.
But you got people walking around, they smoke weed all day, they want to look all fly and dressed, they want to be all dripped out. That's what they say, right? And they still broke.
Damn.
And they saying it's another man holding them down. Not having credit is poor decision making, and it's not the white man did this or this person did this to me or my mom's ain't do this. That's an excuse.
Right. Now, how long does it take to resolve a tax problem?
A tax issue?
Yeah, like a tax credit problem.
No, well, those are two different things. If
Okay,
you're
a
talking
credit
about just
problem
fixing credit,
a
credit's
problem
gonna
on
take
your
about-
credit.
Say again?
Like if there's like an issue that's on there, like a negative report, how long does it take to be removed? Is what I mean.
Well, it depends on the charge. So, for example, women have a lot of student loans, especially our women. Most women, because most women go to college. If your parents gear you up to go to college, get your own job, don't depend on no man, da-da-da-da-da. So then when you go and get this $100,000 of student loan, you get out of school and then you get in a job only paying you $45,000 a year. You're going to be paying that student loan back for the rest of your life. You can't even write that student loan off on your taxes. Anton went and paid my mentor $15,000 to teach me tax lessons because I already did taxes, but he helped me improve it. I could write that whole fee off against my business. Exactly. But that's a business operating expense. As far as the time length it takes to fix credit, that can be 45 business days, which is about 2 months. That's when your numbers should just start changing. It doesn't just disappear, but it will. But it takes time.
Is something taken off your report truly taken off?
It is 100% taken off.
Okay.
Now, when it comes to me taking off, let's say a student loan, when a student loan gets taken off, understand, you still have to pay it, but it comes off your debt to income. So, for example, in life, when you go out and you get a car, you get a house, let's say you go to college, you get a student loan. On your consumer report, DTI stands for debt to income. So let's say Janelle makes $50,000 a year. They're going to look and say, well, your rent is $1,000 a month. You got 2 kids. Your 2 kids' child care is $800 a month, let's just say, and that's a low end. So they're factoring, how the hell is Janelle living? They like, are we going to give Janelle a $35,000 credit card? Because in America, they say all Americans, rich or poor, they spend half of their money on rent or mortgage. So if they're saying Janelle makes $50,000, she's probably spending half of it on rent. So now they're looking at your remaining. Now, mind you, $50,000, that's before taxes. After taxes, that $50,000 is about $38,000. Right. So they can clearly see, well, hold on. How is Janelle going to pay this credit card back? If half of her money goes to rent, she got a car note she got to pay. She got a house she living in. That's going to determine how much of a limit they're going to give you. So this is the things that they do to kind of keep a control on you. That's why you have to open up a limited liability company, make profit. Some people go, well, I want to open up an LLC, but I don't know what I want to do yet. My mentor told me, we're about solutions. You have to find a thing that you can do for someone for free, right? So, for example, hypothetically, I'm a carpenter. If I came to your house and I noticed that your steps was messed up, your door was a little off the hinge, and I fixed it for you, I'll do that for free. Then when your company and your friends come over, you're going to be like, oh, your door, you got it all fixed up. Who did this? You're going to be like, oh, it's that guy Anton, and I know he did it for free for me. Well, you ain't going to say he did it for free, but you're going to say, oh, he does good work. They're going to say, oh, I got some stuff in my house. I like them to do my stuff, too. That person will give that person my number, and now I'm going to go put a fee on my work. I used to ask in the beginning, what do you got on your credit report, for example? And the person will say what they got. Matter of fact, I take the information, I look it up. Then I'll say to them, how much is it worth to you for me to remove all of these negatives? How much is it worth to you? I'll let them choose the price. When they give me the price, then I'll go do the work and get it removed. Now, that can take about 2 to 3 months. That's because the credit agencies are going to do an investigation. It doesn't matter what they're going to do, because when they're going to go look up all these things, but I will have the things removed off of your report.
Now, what all qualifications do you need to do what you do?
What qualifications you need to, honestly, you better be good with numbers. You better know how to study. I didn't get certified or anything from any particular agency or anything, but I mean, my company's on the Better Business Bureau. My LLC is established in New York State. It's in good standing. I have a certificate in good standing. You gotta get. All I can say is how you make it official is what I did is I took my friends and some family and I fixed their credit for free. Once I realized I could do that and fix it for free, I said, now I'm ready to go get clients. If I could fix my friends and family for free,
right,
I can charge people. What I normally charge is $50 per negative item. Now, after I add it up, let's say you got 16 negative items. That's $800. Now, I may say, look, blah, 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 blah. Pay me $700. They say, I don't got $700 right now. I go, well, look, we could do a payment plan. Pay at least 20% to start the process. I'll take your information. I take their social security number, their cards. I need a screenshot of social security card, driver's ID, an unopened piece of mail, a utility bill. If they got a passport, any additional ID, the more the better. Once I send in their ID, they get identified. The credit agencies are going to do all the investigating they need. I'm using consumer law. So there's this thing called the Fair Credit Reporting Act. This is the law made up by Congress, which tells agencies so there's no predatory lending involved. The government is on your side to not let people like Visa, Bank of America, any institutions gyp you and rob you out of your money. So, for example, like late payment is illegal. There's ways to get those removed. Collections and things like that. It's easy to get them removed. It just takes time and work. Once you get those things removed, now this enables you to go and get a $25,000 card, a $50,000 card. Not just 1, 4, 5, 6 of them. You got to have good credit, though. So I'm going to teach you a quick way on how to fly for free now. Watch this. When you first get a brand new credit card and you have good credit, the paperwork comes in the mail, you open it and take your card out. This thing says, hey, this new Visa Platinum, if you spend $3,000 in the first 3 months of having this card, we're going to give you 80,000 bonus points. 80,000 bonus points is nothing but $800 worth of money. So, quick hack. You thinking, Anton, I ain't trying to go spend $3,000. I'm just getting my credit together. I'm kind of broke. I'm going to show you something. our parents didn't raise us correctly on learning how to pay bills. I can guarantee you that. Most of us go to work and then we wait to the end of the month. We trying to get our money together to pay bills for next month. Watch this. When you have credit cards, what you want to do, because a credit card's only going to ask you for what? They're going to send you a bill once a month, correct?
Right.
All right. So now, in New York, we have Con Edison. That's our electric company. I don't know what you guys got out there.
OG&E.
Okay, so I would go take my OG&E. I want to go pay that bill with this credit card. I got a credit card with a $10,000 balance on it. I'm going to go pay my electric bill 6 months in advance. I'm going to pay my cable bill 6 months in advance. Why am I doing this? Because they said if you spend $3,000, we're going to give you 80,000 bonus points. That's worth $800 in cash. So now, once I've paid my bills in advance, my rent, my car note, car insurance, electric bill, telephone bill, all those things, I'm going to have multiple cards. I'm just giving you a hypothetical. I have multiple cards. I'm going to get a whole bunch of bonus points given to me because I'm making sure I spend just that $3,000 so I can receive these bonus points. So now, every month, the credit card is going to tell you, you got a 0% card for the next 12 to 15 months. Meaning, if they say, pay me $87 a month, you got a $3,000 bill. You only sending the $87. You're like, hold on. That's not enough to pay off. That bill is not going to have no interest. So if you send in the $87, that's the minimum amount. We want to send in way more than that. You get paid 4 times a month. So if you're getting paid, $600-$700 a week, you take the whole check, pay it on your card in advance. This is going to make your score go up. And then your utilization is going to go down. So before I go any further, I'm going to stop because I know you're about to do a commercial break. Right? Go on and hit him with that. We on the couch.
Hey, y'all, it's the Couch Chronicles, and it ain't no fucking limits. Y'all know I do this every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday from 8 Central Time. I got my cousin Anton on the motherfucking couch trying to repair your motherfucking credit. Don't play. Listen, we ain't mad that you got bad credit. Hey, sometimes shit happens. Doctor bills, student loans, shit that ain't even supposed to be on there might be on there. So make sure that y'all follow him, check him out. If you just now watching it live, I went live twice. So if you're watching on YouTube, we've been live this whole time. Hit the like button. If you're watching on Facebook, make sure that you share the live. Follow Couch Chronicles No Limits on Spotify, THA Couch on Facebook and TikTok, CouchChronicles.NoLimits on Instagram, and my main YouTube, Instagram, and my .com, which is THA Real JANELL. If you want to support the Couch on Facebook, you can now give stars. That's only 99 cents. Or you can Cash App, PayPal, or Chime, THA Real JANELL, if you want to support the Couch or the honeymoon jar. You know, we still got it. We're going to start an ASMR. So, yeah, that was my little ASMR segment of this couch.
Now, here's something that people need to learn, which is called the 5 factors of FICO. Mm-hmm. The number one thing that keeps your credit score down is payment history. Meaning, if you've paid late and you have late payments, that takes up 35% of your credit score. Right. That is approximately 255 points. So if you're paying late, I don't give a damn if you paid 99 payments out of 100 on time. When you pay one time late, you can lose 35% of that score. See, that smoke got me like choking and stuff. I ain't even smoked weed or nothing today. Like, damn. Yeah. So the 5 factors of FICO score, and this is the score that generates your credit report. This is when you look at your score, you're wondering, how did it get generated? If you've made any late payments, you're losing 35% of your score. Mm-hmm. If you have $1,000, for example, on this card, let's just say $1,000 on this card, and you run up $920, that's 92% of utilization. Mm-hmm. Utilization is 30% of your score. Then we have new credit. New credit means in the past 6 months, how many new credit cards or accounts did you establish and open up?
Right.
That's going to count against you if you, because basically they're saying you out there begging for money. Exactly. We also have mix of credit. When we talk mix, it's kind of like you need a good mixture of credit so your credit can be great. So, for example, if you were baking a cake, what are the 4 things you need to bake a cake? Milk, flour, eggs, and sugar. If one of those things are not there, the cake will not come out right. So
I'm gonna stop you there. Unless, of course, you're making a prison cake. All you need is soda and cookies.
So, in this particular thing, if you're missing any one of those ingredients, the cake is not going to come out correctly. So then what you need to do is make sure that you have your, I said mix of credit. And mix of credit, let me explain what that is. A mix of credit is when you have credit cards, you have a car loan, like an auto loan out. You may have a mortgage because you own a house.
Right.
Or you may have a personal line of credit, which is where they have that, you could just transfer money right from the bank into your checking account because your credit is so, it takes people don't usually have personal lines of credit. You can establish it though when you have a high credit score. So basically, it's kind of like when I mean a mixed bag of credit, that's like going to the supermarket, you bought apples, you got bananas, you got cherries, you got strawberries. If you have a lot of one thing, like 8 credit cards, that's not enough. You need cards, you need installment loans. Installment loans is like when you order jewelry and you're paying anything over a little bit of a time. In other words, when you get a car, you got to pay that same bill every month at a certain date, but you got to pay the same amount of money. Right? And that's what that is. And you may have a mortgage. Same thing. That mortgage is what it is every month. You got to pay a certain amount of money to pay off that mortgage every month. So you have to pay those payments for like the next 4 years. Right. So that's what you call installment loans. So you need a nice amount of installment loans. Credit cards are what you call revolving accounts because every month a credit card can have a different balance on it. You could have bought a TV last month. This month you bought clothes. So every month that amount is different. So that's something that you want to make sure you have a good grasp on is mix of credit.
Right.
And one of the last things is history. You need your history. I mean, in other words, your age of your credit has to be an average of 5 years. If you wonder why you fill out for credit cards and you get denied, it's because you haven't built a relationship with the bank or any bank for that matter long enough for them to want to front the package for you. I know we got a lot of people on here that do a lot of street pharmaceuticals. So when we talk about getting things on consignment, you got to have a good credit, a good rapport. So in order to get that, you have to have 5 years of it. Some people in the beginning don't have that. This is where we call you need a trade line. A trade line is when somebody piggybacks you on their credit card. So in other words, I got great credit. I may say, Janelle, I'll let you use my credit. In other words, I'm just gonna put Janelle on my credit card. She's not gonna get a card in her hand whatsoever. She's just piggybacking off of my great credit. So because I have an 815, it's gonna bump her scores up. These are the things you need to do because once you use in my profile, it's gonna bring up your average age on your end. So these are the 5 factors of FICO. First was payment history, utilization, new credit, age of credit, and what was it? Did I say inquiries? Meaning when you pull new credit was how many people you've asked in the last 6 months. History is how old have you been? How long have you had credit with the bank? And mix of credit. Mix is very important. Having some credit cards. You may have a car loan that you have. That's a great thing.
Right. Now, what's your success rate?
My success rate, I wouldn't say it's 100%.
Mm-hmm.
I would put it right now, it's about 85%. Mm-hmm. Because a lot of times you'll start, and here's what people do wrong. When you go to the doctor, and let's say you had, I don't know, any of y'all had a broken leg or you needed surgery. Mm-hmm. When you have surgery, when you wake up out of surgery, they're giving you that codeine, right? That heavy volume or something, so you don't feel the pain because your shit is hurting, correct?
Right.
That's heavy medication because you have a heavy problem. When I tell people, sir or ma'am, you cannot pull any more hard inquiries. Hard inquiries are when you go and you ask for credit cards. You ask for a loan. You go and ask for a student loan. You go and ask, or anything you ask for where somebody's giving you, where they're using your social security card, you're going to get an inquiry. Mm-hmm. Now, if you're getting too many inquiries, that's going to bring down your credit. And every time you open up, what I said, a bunch of new accounts, the age of your accounts is going to be lowered because you're adding new accounts to your account.
Right.
So that's why you always need a trade line, which is a way to have somebody piggyback you. Mm-hmm. So my average years of credit is like 8 years. Mm-hmm. I've had credit longer than that, but I had to close some accounts. One of the biggest mistakes people make is that they close accounts, or during this process, when we start fixing your credit, you cannot go get new hard inquiries. You cannot do that. That's going to bring your numbers down. So a lot of times people are like, oh, why I ain't get all this stuff removed yet? You keep adding more. And you think if you keep adding more, I'm going to just take all of these other new things off. No, I have to come and get more money from you because I have to write more letters. Mm-hmm. I have to send these letters in certified mail. Certified mail is $7.20 a letter. Right. I have to send 3 letters out. So you may have 12 accounts on your credit profile. 5 of them you've been paying late. I got to write letters to each one of them asking them to remove that account. Mm-hmm. I'm just going to remove the late payment on there. Mm-hmm. And a lot of times people they're not moving and doing, so they just think because you paid me, I'm doing everything on my end. I have to also get you to open up new relationships at banks. I teach building relationships with banks, how to properly build a relationship. So when you ask for something, in other words, I teach my class similar to relationships. So like this. If I met Janelle, she gave me her number, that's like going into the bank and filling out an app to become open up an account there. Now, before I go ask the bank for a credit card, just like if I'm trying to take Janelle out, I'm probably going to call her a few times, talk to her on the phone, get a rapport with her. I'm attracted to her. Once she shows she's attracted to me, now I'm going to take her out. With a bank, the bank ain't going to give you much if you haven't been putting money in there. You got to put money in there. And you're not supposed to just have a checking account. Remember I said, mm-hmm. You need to have a checking account, a savings account, a money market account. We want to also get a CD, get a secured loan, a secured credit card. Those are like 5 different products. When Janelle sees, the first time I went out with him, he came over, we chilled, we went over here, he did this. The next time we went into this. Sooner or later now, I'm like, I'm trying to get into that house now, I'm trying to get close. Exactly.
Right.
Janelle's not, she ain't with that unless I've been doing things showing that I'm really invested into the relationship. Mm-hmm. So you have to show banks, I'm here to stay. If you guys work a job and you've been there for a while and you get direct deposit, that's one of the main data points that banks love is direct deposit. Mm-hmm. If the bank is getting a direct drop every week of money, you could go to that bank and say, listen, I like to apply for your credit card.
Right.
Just go online. You ain't got to go to the bank. Go right online. Anytime you fill out for a credit card, too, you do it after 12 a.m. Do it late at night. Why? Because You're not getting a yes or no from a person. You're getting a yes or no based on how much or how good you develop your relationship. Meaning, did you open up the bank account? I do 3 deposits a week. Some people think you go to the bank to put 3 deposits a week. Yep. I drop a check in my phone right on my app, right on this app. Y'all use this phone a lot to be on social media and a lot of stuff that's not getting you no money. Learn how to get your paper up. You're going to put some money in the bank 3 times a week. You do that for a month. After a month, they're going to say, Janelle been here 12 times. Imagine if think about this. Janelle went to 6 Flags. She met 2 people today. One person, we both there on the 1st. She met somebody over here. They didn't call her a whole month. All of a sudden, they're like, hey, how you doing? You remember I met you at 6 Flags? Yeah, I had on so-and-so. She's like, yeah, I remember you, but what's good? He's like, what you want to do tonight? I'm in town. She's like, I ain't trying to do nothing. What you talking about? He's like, you want to go out? Not really. You ain't even called me in between then, so you want to go out with me?
Right.
Now, me, I've been calling saying, hey, how you doing? Good morning. I'm just thinking about you. Your little orange hair looking like Phoenix Flame over there. You know, calling every few days saying, hello, how you doing? I'm checking on you. In the daytime, I'm calling, not at night after 10. I'm calling at a respectable hour, checking, seeing how you doing. Work stressful, how you, blah, blah, blah. When I say, hey, you know what? I don't know what you're doing at 8 o'clock, but I'm free. If you ain't got nothing to do, I'm just going to pick you up. If you got 2 hours of your time, you think she's going to say no? Of course not. Of course not. I've been calling her all month. She's vetted me. She's spoken to me. She sees she's been talking to me. You can't not talk to the bank and not have given them any money. You just opened up an account, left $50 there, then you waited a month, then you're going to go back there and ask them for a credit card? Like, get out of here. That's not going to work. So you just have to build a relationship with them first, then ask for your credit cards and different things that you need.
Now, do you offer a money-back guarantee?
I do not offer money-back guarantee, and the main reason is because from the time I start writing letters, I'm using my stamps, I'm using my ink, I'm going to the post office. I mail letters, handwritten letters, and I also do it electronically. I also have to send certified mail, like I said. So, for example, if you had a charge-off and there's reporting on all 3 agencies, TransUnion, Equifax, and Experian, I got to write a letter because you didn't pay Macy's, you didn't pay, let's say, your rent, whatever accounts that you have that you didn't pay, I got to write each one of them a letter to say on your behalf, according to the Fair Credit Reporting Act, blah, 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 blah. I'm literally disputing like a lawyer. I learned all this from a consumer lawyer. I spent $15,000 for this class. He's the reason I got this big retarded TV behind me. This TV, you can write on it. Meaning, you write with a little magic, not a magic, but a little pen, and that, So this is how I teach with my visual board back there. But these are things that you're gonna do when these are the processes that you're doing, and plus my time. So there is no 100%. There's no money back guarantee. Now, what I will tell you, you will get your negatives removed, but it's not gonna go away in a week. Because they have a 45 business day investigation they're going to do. In 1 week, there's only 5 business days in a week.
Right.
So if I said that they're giving you a 45 business days, that's 9 weeks before they even begin to do the fixing that it takes.
Right.
They're going to investigate every single charge that I wrote down. So this is a business where people call you. I didn't get no report. Nothing got updated yet. You got to take your time. Take your time. Cakes aren't done in an hour. It takes you about an hour just to whip up the batter.
Facts.
And I use that cake reference because not only do you have to have the right ingredients, the cake has to be put in the oven at the right temperature. And what do we tell the kids in the house not to do?
Don't touch.
Don't run in my fucking kitchen. You're going to make my cake drop.
Yeah.
And that means I tell people, don't keep calling me trying to micromanage and look over my shoulder. Me 4 to 8 weeks to fix it. Like, goddamn.
Right.
It takes time. Clearly, you wasn't paying your bills.
Right.
You want me to go over here and put my name on the line and say, that's not true. I knew her for a whole 3 weeks. She wouldn't do that.
Right.
Like, come on. So, it's like people in America are just like, they think that it's like Uber. I want Wendy's. I'm just going to hit a button. You want it with cheese, with a soda, boom. It's going to show up in 20 minutes. This is not that. This is not Uber. You just go outside and hit a button, the car shows up.
Right.
This is not that. It's not that. Y'all want perfect relationships. I just want to meet somebody who's going to pick me up and sweep me off my feet. Get the fuck out of here.
Right. Y'all, hey, that. If y'all just now tuning in, it's the Couch Chronicles and there ain't no fucking limits. I got Anton on the motherfucking couch. He's here to fix your credit. So if you coming back and you rewatching, make sure that you tap in with him. His information will be in the description. And any other information will be in the description. I have a few more questions and then we're going to wrap it up. I definitely appreciate everybody for tuning in. Y'all know we started at 8. So thank y'all for still rocking with me. For real, I love y'all. If y'all fucking with the couch, make sure y'all drop the couches. If you're watching on YouTube, make sure you hit the like button. If you're watching on Facebook, make sure that you share the live. My next question is, what would you consider your greatest strength?
Relentless. I don't take no for an answer.
Right.
The reason I got into this business, long story short, me and Janelle have been cousins. Janelle is, 30... Are you 30 now?
33. I'm Jesus' age.
33. So watch this. A lot of our families, for example, have not been together because, as you know, the man is the provider in the household. A lot of times we may be short on money. Mm-hmm. And then we go through a lot of arguments and breakups because what? The number one thing is that in the relationships, to break up a relationship, is poor finances. Right. Second is cheating. So if families had knowledge on credit and they were able to push over their bills back a few weeks because they had credit, and they were able to leverage their credit to get rich in this country, that is what you must do. You must have credit. Cash is not the way. Right. Our families would be together. We wouldn't have so many people with families over here and families over there because we hopping around and, if we were able to buy things and have things and live like certain other people, we would still be together. So it pisses me off when I look at a credit report and I see that there's false things on there that shouldn't be there. So, for example, people fill out for a credit card, then they get denied. It's an inquiry on their report, and then their credit score is going to drop. That inquiry stays on their report for 2 years. Why should that stay on there for 2 years when I didn't get the shit that I asked for? Y'all told me no. So now you're going to keep the inquiry on there? So now the next time I want to go get something, my score is still low due to something that I didn't even get. Right. So it's just a lot of games and lies in the credit business as far as the things that they put on your report. So I'm relentless. I have to call these people. I have to write multiple letters. My letters have to be written extremely precise to get things removed the way they're supposed to be removed. And it does not happen overnight. Now, I have some stories that they come back and their shit is removed ASAP. That's no benefit, no pat on my back. They move at their own speed. So you can have the same amount of damage on your report as somebody else. And both of y'all, I could put the letters in and everything, and one person to get theirs back maybe in 5 weeks. You might not get it back for 3 months. That's not me doing that. Right. I may have charged y'all the same price. You like, well, how come I ain't get it? That's not me.
Right.
A lot of times people go, oh, do I got to send you my social security card? How the hell are they supposed to identify you? They have to identify you.
Right.
So this is like once you get this taken care of, like I said, when it's time to buy a plane ticket, I showed you the way earlier how to travel for free. We're gonna purchase, or not purchase, but we're gonna take small bills like phone bills, electricity bills, our car insurance, pay those bills ahead of time. In other words, it's June now, or July right now.
Right.
I'm going to pay my August bill, my September, my October, my November, my December. What does this do now that you're working every day? When you're getting paid every week and you're coming home, you're not thinking about rent or this bill or that bill because you paid the shit up front.
Mm-hmm.
So now when they're asking you, hey, monthly to pay back $134 a month, you get paid $640 a week. Take the whole $640 and put it on your card. This is going to make them give you a credit limit increase because you've been paying your bill way more than they've been asking you for. They've been asking you for $130, but you've been paying them $250. You get paid weekly. They're asking you for a bill once a month. So when you learn the algorithm on how to get the higher numbers, and you can get other credit cards from different banks. So for example, certain banks report to certain agencies, like I said, Chase reports to Experian, Truist reports to Equifax, Navy Federal reports to TransUnion. So you can get credit from a bank that reports to a different credit agency because they don't tell each other, hey, Anton just came over here yesterday and got a $20,000 card. Chase doesn't know that I got a $20,000 card from Navy Federal. So now I'm going to go get a $30,000 card from Chase. That's $50,000.
Right.
Now I could take that and go buy some things, meaning a used car. I could rent my used car to somebody who doesn't have a car.
Right.
And they need to drive to work, and they're only using it for a few hours.
Right.
If my monthly bill on a used car is $250, and I'm charging a person $200 a week, in 2 weeks, I have enough money to pay off the whole car note and some.
Facts. That's dope. Now, my last question is, where does most of your business come from?
Word of mouth, online. I'm on IG at CTA Solutions, CTA_Solutions. I'm going to type that right now in the comments.
And I will be also tagging it on the reel. Y'all know I always post a reel. My reel is going to be a little bit late because we did have a late show. So bear with me. If it doesn't pop up on Spotify tonight, it will be there first thing in the morning. I promise you. But I'm sure I'm going to get it done tonight. It's just going to take a little while.
Now, like I said, this is something that don't go, I'm going to start fixing it next week. I will tell you this. This stuff gets expensive. So some of the worst reports, on the expensive side is the people who have like student loans, they got bankruptcy, or they got child support. If you got any guys, you know a lot of guys got child support. You can't get in a job. You can't get certain jobs. You can't get into certain apartment buildings.
Right.
If you can't get a house if you ain't got good credit. So where are you going to keep pushing this off? This is not your mother's fault. This is not your father's fault. Maybe your moms did put something in your name as a kid. We know some black parents that did that.
Right.
They done put the phone bill in their kid's name and then they never paid it. Those things moved off. It's negativity. All we want to do is open up new relationships with banks that we didn't use before. That way we can get them to say positive things about us. Then when we ask for things like credit cards or line of credit or loans, things like that, they'll give it.
Right. Facts. I definitely appreciate you for helping. Anybody that's watching this, anybody that's listening on Spotify, if you don't take advantage of this, I don't know what you're doing in life. This is something that you need to take advantage of for not only for yourself, but for your kids.
This is the main thing is for the kids. A lot of people get this credit and they talk about me. If you are that selfish and can't understand, this is called building a legacy. When you can go purchase a house, and literally make the down payment from your credit card, people. If the credit card has a $10,000 balance on it, and you went to purchase a house that costs $185,000, they want 3%. We know 10% of $180,000 is $18,000. 5% is $9,000. They want 3%. That's approximately $4,500 to $3,900. If you got a $10,000 card, extract the money off of the credit card, make the down payment on the house. Now, when you move in, if you're working, what is your monthly mortgage?
Right.
You could also hold stuff there like a podcast in your basement or in your living room, and you have to know how to make income in hard economic times like now. You're gonna leverage that with your credit. You can't be using all your cash. You don't get anything. We're like in a 12% inflation right now. A dozen of eggs cost like $10 in New York right now. $10. So if you gotta eat every day, you should be wanting to buy the food with a credit card that's giving you 5 times the value and points in what you spent. If I spend $1,000 a month, American Express is giving me 5 times the amount. That's 5,000 bonus points.
Right.
In 5 months, I done worked up enough to go on a flight, take a flight somewhere, round trip. So I don't purchase plane tickets with cash at all. I'm using the bonus points that keep building up and building up.
Right. Right.
So when people learn the tactics and learn the hacks and how to get around being held down, if all people in America knew this, some people knew this. Some people have been teaching their kids this for years. And my community, people who look like me, they don't know this.
Right. So again, like I said, y'all take advantage.
You got a lot of bogus credit places online. They say they do this, they do that. You pay them. You're just like, nothing's happening.
Right.
You have to be patient, though.
Right.
You have to have your credit monitored. Check it. Use smart credit. That's what I use. I use smart credit. Reason being, they give you the option to when you look at your accounts, they say, hey, it's a thing called instant action. They'll ask you if you want to make an early payment on this account before the 20th, your points will go up 8 more points. That's something you want to do, especially if you have bad credit. You want to get it to at least 680 and higher as fast as possible.
Right. Right.
And see, a 680 in New York City, Miami, California, they're going to be like, man, get the fuck out of here. Now, if you got a 680 and you live like in Oklahoma City or Tulsa, Oklahoma, you good money. Yeah. That's not terrible at all. That's pretty damn good. You could walk into a car dealer with no money down. I want that car right there and walk right out.
Right.
You just got to show income coming in, and you really have to show a good, decent credit profile. That's it.
I definitely, like I said, appreciate you for being on the couch. Y'all make sure you follow Anton Wilson on all social media. Did you say CTA? CTA_Solutions. On Instagram. Yep. I will be putting it in the description as well. Make sure you follow, support. It's all about love, support, good vibes, and positive energy. I appreciate y'all. Y'all stayed on the live with me for 3 hours.
You're going to see a puzzle piece if you look that up. Feel free to text me. Give me some time to respond to your text. I work in the daytime as a carpenter, but I get home about 3 in the afternoon. I'm usually on board with my credit company between 5 and 10 p.m. Okay. I go sometimes, depending on my Cali. I got Cali clients, so sometimes I'm up to like 12 midnight because some of them Cali people don't get home at 8 or 9. They out there doing whatever. So I try to give them some time. But
so y'all got time. Y'all got time. Like I said, if you watched on YouTube, make sure that you hit the like button. If you're watching on Facebook, you can still share the live. No matter what time you come back and rewatch this, make sure that you hit the like button, share the live, follow my guests. It's all about love, support, good vibes, and positive energy. And also, drop them fucking couches. For real.
Okay.
Yes, I will make sure that
couch. You want to be able to get that credit card so you can get one of the nice couches so you got some friends over and we can do that podcast. And that's what I'm talking about. Get that other
Facts.
couch. Like,
Yo, it's the
everybody,
Couch
like, don't
Chronicles.
hesitate to get that credit fixed, because credit is the new wave. You
Yes,
see all
it
these
is.
rappers. Let me tell you a last quick hack. When you see all these rich people, and they got they driving around in these cars, or they got jewelry on, whatever. Did y'all know the money that you're making, if you have your own company, you get to write off business expenses? So, for example, when you work in a W-2 job, they're taxing you before you get the money in your hand. See, when I have a client, they pay me first. Before it's time to do taxes, I get to look at all my expenses I have first, and I get to take the money that I earned, and then I look at all my expenses, then I get to deduct my expenses from what I earned. So then when I look at the tax number, I made those taxes go down because I had business operational expenses. That means my car that I use. That means when I'm using my systems to send out all these letters and my ink and my mailing and all these things are nothing but a tax write-off.
Right.
Yeah, a lot of y'all hated Trump back in the days, but he taught you how to obtain credit.
He did.
He was the one giving out all this money. Is Biden giving out money like that right now? Not
Well,
at all.
before the computer dies, I don't want it to die on us, because I ain't got a chance to charge it up again. So I'm gonna wrap it
I
up
was
right
having
here.
computer issues myself. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. I'm gonna wrap it up right here. I'm gonna put everything in the description. Always make sure you read the description, because I don't always get to say everything, but everything was very informative and said on this live. If you didn't get a chance to join the live, come back and rewatch it. I will make a clip. I love y'all. Thank you for tuning in. Y'all, I'll be back on tomorrow. I love y'all.
Appreciate y'all.
Yes, anytime. We definitely got to get you back on the couch and talk some more, because there are people that need this help, and this is something that I should probably do every month.
Yeah, listen, you need to have a credit session every month, because you can get these people some money and some funding. And I mean, a lot of people want to start a company, and they have a great idea, and they're like, well, I don't have the money. You don't need the money. We're going to use other people's money, but you have to position yourself right now. And one way of doing that is go start a new bank account. As soon as tomorrow's Friday, open up the bank account, put $50 in there. $50 every week. I need you to keep making deposits, multiple deposits, and that'll help you start right there.
All right. Y'all heard the man. Make sure you follow him on all social media. His information will be in the description. If you're watching on YouTube, make sure that you hit the like button. If you're watching on Facebook, make sure that you share the live. I love y'all. It's the Couch Chronicles, and there ain't no fucking limits. I will see y'all tomorrow on the couch. Have a good night.
All right. Have a good night, y'all.
You too.